Howdy, y'all. Internet personality with the best hair here.
Scott.
Never.
I'm Jake.
I'm also Jake.
I'm also Jake.
A lot of Jakes tonight. I like it.
Nah, I don't like the Jake Rich.
I like it. Jake heavy. That's how you squat up.
It's too much.
It's like 6 Jakes and then any other random person. Doesn't matter.
All that being said,
party people, BP crew that is.
Who?
Watch along.
Who?
You know drill.
Who?
You wouldn't be here otherwise, I'm sure. We will be doing Hellboy 2, The Golden Army, arguably the third best Hellboy movie?
Arguably.
I guess, with all that being said, we're so far from being ready to even play the movie.
We're fine.
We're not that fine. Usually these intros go a little bit longer. And you know I don't ever like to prep stuff, so it's always, everything's on the fly. I'm Jake. Oh, wait a minute.
No, we did that already.
All right, I'm sure we did. We're always doing stuff. That's literally like what we do. All right, so to sync this audio track up to your copy of Hellboy 2, The Golden Army, the 2010s classic, simply pause this audio track when prompted, play your copy of Hellboy 2 at roughly the 36-second mark when the Relativity Media logo fades completely to black. Restart this audio track, and you will be all synced up. So again, pause this audio track when prompted, play your copy of Hellboy 2 at the 36-second mark when the Relativity Media logo fades completely to black. Restart this audio track, and you will be all synced up. So go ahead and pause in 3, 2, 1, pause. And we're back.
Whew. In 1944, a team of paralyzed... Never mind.
Keep going. Don't stop.
Paralyzed
Coast of
citizen.
Scotland.
Period. Boom!
That's not how any of this works.
They really got to give you a chance to read that, huh?
Yeah.
It loves candy.
They love candy.
Some sort of flashback? So what's this make him, like 10 or something at this point?
You sound okay?
Thank you.
Is this a Christmas movie?
Oh, shit.
That's a 35-year-old woman, by the way.
That's a woman? Hellboy?
Yes.
Huh.
Like the child Hellboy? It's like the lady that did Bobby Hill or something?
Or Nancy Cartwright? The one that did Bart
What?
Simpson?
Played by a woman?
I don't know about the voice. I'm saying the actor.
I'm saying the actor in The Simpsons was also played by... Damn it.
Do they even let females act in movies? Give his whole. His entire whole. He has 2 arms.
One of them was fake. I'm sure if this goblin could build a magical golden army, it could build an arm for him.
Oh, okay. He's got like a magic gold arm.
If you look at his other hand, it's definitely fake.
It's a puppet. Was it gold?
Maybe. I don't know. You're playing.
Huh. Jesus.
Oh, shit.
Alright, no morale roll, huh? Gotta like
No.
that. Why are the doors so big?
Yeah, I forgot we should probably be talking.
Well, it's just so interesting. You probably don't want to talk too much over all the exposition, right? I like the show don't tell, but they're just telling while they're showing doing it. It's perfect. It is pretty convenient that Hellboy's being told this story as a kid or whatever.
I'm sure that his dad probably told him a lot of
These kind of stories.
stuff that he thought could be real. Like, that whole book is probably full of a bunch of different weird stories. I mean, his dad is in charge of, like, the paranormal blah, blah, blah. Right? Plus, he finished that story and he was, like, 10 pages in that book.
It's like a TV show.
Fuck you! I'm sorry.
Taking things a little personal, huh? I already agree this might be the 3rd or 4th best Hellboy movie. What more do you want from me?
God damn it.
You okay? What's wrong with you?
I'm allergic to your bullshit.
That can't be true. What the fuck?
I'm sorry.
Alright, so who is this from the last one?
No one.
Wasn't he somebody from a different movie too?
He's in, I mean, the actor?
Yeah, he was in one of the Hellboy
He's in
movies.
Blade too.
That's it. Blade.
Oh, the Blade movie.
Or
Some of
three.
these things are starting to run together for me.
That one poor raindrop. God damn it.
It's a pretty nifty little thing you got there. All right, let's see what you got. What's happening? Okay. It seems like just getting a rock that big out of the ground and shipped to America to be put in an auction would cost more than that.
When do you think it was found?
Oh, relatively recently?
Because
You think they're just selling off old stuff, trying to make space for more,
yeah,
even though it's a museum? So like
literally, that's all it is old stuff. And if it was found, I don't know, 50, 100 years
There's
ago,
no way-
shipping isn't really factored into the price of it anymore.
There's no way they'd have a window like that at a museum. If somebody left it open and water got in, it could ruin millions of dollars worth of art. Oh my! Darkness. Well, I never. One of those guys had a cat. Nuada. It seems weird that he would steal from an auction and not just steal it earlier. Hey, he's got a funny big hand just like Hellboy. Oh, but it's metal, so it's even better, huh?
I don't know. Hellboy's is
Magic?
magic.
I'm pretty sure his is magic, too. You stopped moving around and stuff, didn't you?
Yeah. What's he supposed to be? Like some sort of ogre?
Gorilla?
Troll?
Gorilla? Gorilla troll? Ogre gorilla? Well, maybe it's a little dog and not a cat. Okay, they've been playing up these fucking boxes. Of course, it's in New Jersey.
Why wouldn't it be?
He's probably the Jersey Devil, right? That's like where the...
Oh,
comes from.
wow. No. Although that does make sense, but no.
Seems awfully ballsy listening to headphones.
You know how rude that would be?
Topical.
That's funny. We got this on YouTube, by the way.
Rent it on YouTube. Save it for the end. You gotta end load all the stuff, backload it, so to speak, so So all the information's right at the end. What is this, Men in Black now? What is happening?
Well, do you give him an offensive name like Fish Stick?
A shady real estate. He should have like magic drugs. He should have access to pixie dust and shit. For real.
Yeah.
He kicked the pixie dust habit a while ago.
It's a hard one to break. He's like, I was smoking pixie straight out the field.
Sucking it straight from the little cloacas.
It's a lot of kinetic force or whatever. It's unfortunate
There he
he went
is.
bald so young.
You don't know that he ever had hair.
Well, that wouldn't mean that he went bald really young.
He may not have had hair on top.
This fucking bitch.
Perfect.
He's acting like... I mean, how did that even happen? Other than just actively just trying to be disrespectful. To put her fucking toothbrush in cat food.
This has got to be rough, living and working together. That haircut really works on her, doesn't it? Really hides that lack of a brow.
That's how they wrote that guy out.
Who? Which one?
The guy from the first one who had a crush on Liz.
I missed it. They just said he doesn't like the cold, so he left.
No.
I was
So Hellboy. So she said he goes I followed you and Myers around for however long and you guys didn't know, and then she's like, and then you had him transferred to Antarctica, and he goes, he said he liked the cold.
See, I still don't like the rate of fire. I'm just going to say it.
You don't like the rate of fire? Or you don't like the fact that it only has 6 shots?
Well, that contributes to it. Because it takes forever to reload, and then, you know, blah, 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 blah.
He could have a hair trigger on that thing, and he could just literally just go, ja-ja-ja-ja-ja. Shoot all 6 of them real quick. Or finger down. Boom, 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 boom.
I don't think it works that way.
Why?
I have nothing. Other than just that's not how revolvers work typically.
That's true. Typically, revolvers don't look like that, though. You don't know.
Well, it looks like a pretty typical revolver. Just big. I'm just going to wander off on my own for a while. Alright, see you guys. Bye.
Yeah, I would not be that guy.
Especially knowing what he knows. He's probably trying to get his hands on some loot.
There's some of that tooth fairy dust everyone's going on about.
What royal seal? I need more, Abe.
Well, then maybe they should turn on some lights.
Ha! The power went out, remember? You think she'd have a litter?
It's a little creepy, but okay.
It's cute. Blah, 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 blah.
I meant the fact that he knew she was pregnant before her.
She may have known. Just trying to hide it.
If they eat the teeth first, why was there just a tooth lying there? Ah, it bit my penis. It won't stop biting my penis. Why it keeps touching my penis? It hit just right at the guy. He was covered with them. With me, do your fire thing, bitch. She's a really good shot. Shooting him off of that guy? I like the capacity on that gun, too.
Yeah, it's insane.
50, 60 rounds. I mean, it weighs 10 pounds, but, you know, it's only because it's got 100 shots in it.
Did a good job. Just put a hole in the floor. Check it.
They seem like they're eating the teeth last.
I know. This will fix it. Those are the exact sounds from Harry Potter.
The Cornish pixies.
Yeah.
Hellboy could have killed all of them.
It keeps biting my penis.
I'm just going to stand here while these things crawl up my legs.
What are they doing, Sean?
Is that rain?
Sure hope so.
You hear that?
Something crazy's going on.
Those clowns are really up their game.
That's a lot of rain, it sounds like.
Oh, jeez. I think it's dolphins.
Again?
New Mexico's getting crazy. Maybe it's just rain from the movie.
Maybe it's the power trying to come back on.
How would he shot him into the crowd? Look at the caliber on that thing. Just the pixie's gonna stop it.
You just shot the hell out of that poor man over there. Oh, God.
That went through like 3 people. Were they just touching him?
You would be curious if it was like warm to the touch. Like hotter than 98 point, whatever it records.
Yep, definitely water falling from the sky.
Well, it sounds like it's over.
Why are they speaking Gaelic?
No, I don't know why they're so Gaelic, but... Alright, she's not as cute as I thought she was going to be. I can see you in your underwear from here.
You know I could have been in here pooping, right?
Well, I didn't do anything. You actually blew me out a window. He's definitely got the job for this, don't he?
Yeah.
They literally just painted him red. I hate how weird everything looks. This fucking guy, what's his name again?
Del Toro.
Del Toro.
I love it. I think the aesthetic that he always goes for is like super creepy and weird.
Who's the guy that did Lord of the Rings? What was his name?
Peter Jackson?
He's like the Spanish Peter Jackson.
See his hand?
Oh, the other one? Oh, it's like metal?
Yeah.
And wood, it looks like. You just said COVID.
He also asked if Inanna was not nude twice.
With the forests?
Not much of an exile.
No, they had the whole world. And the humans had the whole world. And then they said they were going to go to the forests.
She got a real corpse bride thing going on here, huh? Bride of Frankenstein thing. Exile. Gorilla Demon.
What shitty fighters.
Yeah. Imagine having a whole royal guard like this. They can't see anything in those stupid hats. Mostly ceremonial. And then they have those dumb weapons. Again, also ceremonial. That's why they're getting owned so bad. They're just so slow. I can't see in this stupid mask. Ally McBeal? They're my two greatest stupid masked warriors. Wow, he really went down like a chump, didn't he? I don't know why I thought the king was going to fight him. I don't know if I've ever seen this.
Really?
I don't have a lot of memories. I don't remember the king being like that. Oh, Papa. Some sort of square crown?
Obviously not here.
I don't have her. I was too busy killing these idiots. She didn't get very far, did she? Would you put it back? I think that's him in the middle. He's already goose stepping. This is why I don't like Germans.
Nor the fact that I sound like Stewie.
Okay, I wonder what they're setting up with that. Some sort of zombie monster.
Of course.
Well, this fucking guy. Right back into the pensive. That's a Harry Potter term. Is that true? Could that be true? Island of Bridges, huh?
A bunch of islands with a bunch of bridges.
I don't like the soundtrack.
There's one.
I see at least one bridge. Wait a minute. Don't they have that movie, 27 Bridges or whatever? 14 Bridges?
I think you're thinking of 13th Precinct
No.
and the Bridges of Madison County.
No, it was the last movie the Black Panther guy ever did. Real hardcore there, Hellboy. They're just walking around.
Well, it doesn't matter. They already know he exists now.
Look at how big those cameras are. Like they would last. You telling me some New Yorker would just walk away with that? I put it down my pants. I think he looked better in the first one.
You think?
I think so. Something about this one looks weird.
You look good.
Alright, nice SS joke. I like it. Is that a German word? Vector! The Germans. Under the Brooklyn Bridge. So that means it's 5 o'clock in the morning? What's that girl doing a jig by that dumpster fire? I'm really not liking this soundtrack. You know who that old lady looks like? You ever watch that Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows?
No.
How the Nagini, the snake, is dressed up like the old woman? I think that's the old woman. How is it that Hellboy can't just see her?
Glamour.
But he's
Like a
Hellboy.
vampire.
But he's Hellboy. He's not a human.
They never said that the glamour only works on humans.
It's true, but he's like one of the magical things.
Und
Sharp dresser. Blood of hard seas. Show her the bird again.
It's not the same actress. It looks just alike, I think. He killed the cat.
I'm not investigating. I'm torturing.
He didn't torture. He just punched her in the face.
Well, it's like torture.
Yeah, she wasn't going to tell him anyways.
Beating a prisoner is torture.
If you kept punching her in the face.
Oh, just once is okay. It's all the rest that's fine.
Yeah.
That's very poorly animated now. And then he became a cartoon and picked the lock. Yeah, here we go. More wacky fucking Star Wars crap. That'd be great. Bust out into a song and dance number. See, I'm not liking the soundtrack at all.
You don't like mood music?
Not this mood music. Everything's too weird looking. Why's it gotta be so weird? Is now the time?
Fishbowl, fish stick.
What they call him, redfish.
Those are a big set of fake teeth.
Yeah, I saw that. This
What were
wacky crap.
I just want to know what they were for.
Oh, there she goes. Look, there she is. I see it. Of war.
Smooth.
Why do you call him brother? Why do they sound like that? Do you know who I am? You're the key!
Scalding hot water.
I was going to say cooking oil. That looked like Indian street food if I ever saw it.
In the troll market, they have Indian street food.
What a weird puppet. God, I'm so sick of this weird shit.
What's crazy is that's the actor who played Abe Sapien in the first movie, doing the voice in this one. He's just doing a really good David Hyde Pierce impression.
That's great.
Huh.
You couldn't even tell.
No.
Well, I mean, I couldn't tell, and we watched that movie earlier today.
I know, right? It's flawless.
Well, I think that 4 Hellboy movies in a single day may have been a bit...
I think watching them in such a weird order probably didn't know.
Well, that was Real Parasite. No, that was your idea.
In descending order of greatness, so you start with the Crooked Man, then you go to the remake, then you do part 1, and then you do this one. Arguably the worst of the 4. Why do you got a building on your head?
Going where?
You're really letting a lot away, huh? It even says Sapien on his shirt. My big weird webbed fingers. She's probably one of those. She's on the spectrum or whatever, but because she's so pretty, she just gets away with it. You know, so it's like, you know, that makes so much sense. He's thick, huh? Look at the hips on that one. That's the move I use on the boy. He's really taking quite a beating, huh?
Yeah.
He is practically indestructible, right? They said he was just locked in a box for 100 years or something when they found him.
I think from when Abraham Lincoln was shot, so like 1884 or whenever.
A little b-boy over here. Why is he holding a gun with that hand?
Well, the gun's designed to be used with either hand. That's why it's so big.
You crazy monkey demon? Imagine how nasty that water is.
Oh, in a troll sewer? Troll market.
It's in the sewer.
In the sewer.
I've literally taken out world-ending threats.
Those were support pillars, you monster!
Everything he's destroying seems kind of structural.
Did that just make like screeching tire noises?
Yeah. It did like an engine revving up and then tired.
All right, that was a pretty solid takedown. Hooked a leg.
Don't make me throw you in fry oil.
Good. Like I did to that poor bat.
Quick, someone hit the safety mechanism. Turn it off.
So is that really Stewie?
Yeah.
Nice. It's good to see him getting some work. The German guy, and I guess that makes it Seth MacFarlane or whatever, right? I don't know if that's his real name.
Yeah, it is. I didn't know that was him. That's sigh.
Oh, that was quick. All right.
It's kind of elaborate just to have that one thing in there.
Yeah, for a fig. You know they don't get on it quick enough. He should be like, oh, I've dealt with this before. Smash! You know, kill one small. Shoot it! It's a good thing it's New York. There's not a lot of water around. Why would you stop and get out? I don't like how she has her gun hanging. New Jersey. You mean monsters are real? Why'd you lock the baby in the car? All right, the forest spirit, huh? Let's see what we're working with. Avatar did it better.
No way.
The M. Night Shyamalan?
Mm-mm.
If it was a forest god, why was it in that little bean? Shouldn't it have gone into dirt instead of water? Wouldn't it have actually lose power just by being in the city?
I'm sure that it was being saved until they could reclaim the earth, and then it would be able to roam freely in the forest.
What weapon? Oh, his bean brain?
Happy baby sounds, just so you're not worried about whether or not it's distressed.
Here we go. I'm just going to drop this right here. We're going to have like an invincible moment. He's going to like, get hit and roll and pop up and the baby's going to be all smooshed. How is energy ganglion? H for hot boy. What was that whining noise? What was happening? And now the baby's deaf. It would have been better if it was just like a straight shotgun. It's like that duck hunting rounds or whatever. Does he kill a god every movie? Damn, look at the third leg on that one. Two gods down.
Oh, to kill a god.
But none of this would happen in New York. It would just start to disintegrate from all the nasty water.
It's literally the blood of a god.
Yeah, don't let it touch you.
The blood of a god.
Let's just eat some real quick. Breathe in a bunch of the spores.
Oh. My lungs feel funny.
Oh, it ooked all over me.
That one guy, he somehow had a tree growing inside of him because he inhaled a seed.
Oh, in his lungs?
Yeah.
Baby sprouting fucking grass and shit.
Yeah, that mom's really gotten over her baby not being with her.
You don't know. She's probably freaking out down there somewhere.
It took my baby. Look at this one cop's holding like 8 people back.
That one cop's just over there like, huh.
He saved the baby and killed that monster. Uh-oh.
Blah.
The least realistic part of this movie is that the cops didn't just put dozens of rounds into her.
Being on fire means you're bulletproof.
Fire starter rules. Hot enough to burn the bullets before they hit you. Yeah, you saved that baby and all those people and stuff.
She's like halfway dressed as Natalie Portman from The Professional.
The cross has been throwing me, but she has the same haircut, doesn't she?
On
She
one
has
side.
the cross in Leon the Professional, too, if I remember
It's
correctly.
just a necklace.
It's like a
is it?
choker or something.
Yeah.
This fucking bitch, man. Every other day. Oh, I need more space. Oh, I need you closer.
Well, doesn't that sound like most women, though?
Nobody likes me, bitch. I like you. I'm so old. Do you have any idea how many women I've known? You're the only one that can't get burned by me. It's on Earth.
That's a big thing.
I couldn't imagine contacts. You know how like you have to constantly clean fingerprints off your glasses? Wouldn't you just put a big ass fingerprint on your contact and then stick it in your eye? How would you clean it off?
It's gross.
I'd rather not have eyes. I'm just gonna say it.
I'd rather wear glasses.
Oh,
How about that?
shit. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. As opposed to giving up your eyes?
That's why I wear glasses.
Okay.
Because I can't touch my eyeball.
I don't blame you. I mean, if you wanted to pay me, I could probably do it. But
Touch my eye? Fuck no.
I mean, if you paid me enough.
No.
But
Stay
I
the
meant,
fuck away from my eyes.
I meant more my eye.
Oh. Okay, yeah, that makes more sense.
This Abe's really stealing the show. He does impressions. He body acts. He's got a banging six pack. I use ma'am all the time. Women hate that shit.
It's another song of yours you like.
This has been, out of all of the movies, probably the worst soundtrack. He knows God's real and he's Catholic. Hellboy over here.
To Kate. Focused.
Did you just say that, Stewie?
You heard me. See, then no.
You all saw he just fell over.
It doesn't look like animated smoke.
Okay, what does it look like then?
I don't know.
He should still be able to see him. I mean, I'm not like a big D&D guy, right? But you play a weird race, you get night vision. You're a demon. You get to see, demon-y things.
He's a demon. He's invulnerable to fire. That's his thing.
He's also the key to the other world or whatever, too. I think we got to see some Batch. Did you see that?
Mm-mm.
They animated some ass on that fucking that
I wasn't
animated
really
smoke.
looking at Ghost Batch or trying to look at Ghost Batch.
Really? What would you look at if you saw a ghost? I mean, that's like my number one question. Does your penis still work? I could probably be a ghost as long as my penis still worked. If it didn't work,
That's where you're out. That's where you draw the line.
Right? What's the point of existing forever if your penis don't work? Right? Special needs, but nobody can tell.
Hot potato.
My body's a temple. It's a pretty good line.
This might be the worst part of this movie.
Is it about to do a musical number? Fish fingernails? Oh, I think I've heard the song before.
Because of this movie?
Maybe. Is this where, like, Guardians of the Galaxy got the idea? Where's he going to put a bunch of shitty songs in the movie?
This they could have done without.
I feel like this whole place would smell bad. He's got cats, and this one's eating rotten eggs. And then there's like a big there's like a big fish tank in the room.
Yeah, fish tanks are always gross.
There's nothing you can do.
With what?
A fish tank to make it not gross.
Disgusting.
You know, fish shit in there.
Yeah, that's the ocean. It's a giant fish toilet.
How do you find the place? You know how poorly animated those dogs are. What is happening? There's no way she's sleeping. There's like 50 lights on. Is that like foreshadowing? Okay, this whole part. The song, this drunken rambling after.
What is it?
Hang on a second. Cheese?
Just big pieces of cheese. It's Spanish Swiss.
Pretty good.
Play it. What if he would have just grabbed it? See? And then don't let go.
That cheese is so good.
Yeah. You can see why it's one of the staples of civilization.
I think it's the reason
It's rennet.
that we domesticated animals was for cheese.
Just for cheese?
Yeah.
What are they doing?
Show up after he's gone.
Just pull it out. Huh. You might need a bigger pair of tweezers. I was thinking like channel locks. It's the cats.
That's good stuff.
He's so weird looking. Even without all the makeup. Which isn't that much, by the way.
Except on his body.
Yeah.
That's the most makeup.
Because he's all pudgy and shit.
Mm-hmm.
Why are they just taking pictures of random books? But I'm German.
Man, he's rude. What about you and points? It's got a name. It's Fish Stick. Come on, buddy.
What are you, gay fish? That's his little sack. She's on her bird seat again. Just leave her alone.
No. Just the two of us.
It'd be great if there was a big hole in his sleeve or whatever where she touched him.
Just melted plastic.
Or whatever. Even leather.
Well, I meant melted to his body. One more.
Why do they have a prop plane again?
Because they're practical.
All right, what do you got here?
The middle one.
What kind of crazy cheese
The
is
middle
this?
one.
Queso de Cabera.
Fuck.
Goat? I'm not a big goat guy.
Try it.
Oh my god. You know I don't like goats. It smells a little sharp.
It's got a little bit of sharpness to it, but it's pretty mild. Almost reminds me of Parmesan.
You know what it tastes more like? You know that cheese that comes in the little container that you spread on crackers? It's like cheese in one thing and crackers on the other side.
Yeah.
It tastes like that.
I like it, though. Well, I mean, I like those, but...
It'd definitely be better with crackers.
Alright. I'm just arguing with that.
It's definitely got some bite, huh?
It does. It's got a little bit of bite.
You can really taste that goat.
Love it.
You really taste that goat. Alright, there it is right there.
Oh my god, what the fuck are you?
Goat. This weird ass fucking thing.
And he's got fake crabs on him.
Is this so like every time he blows his whistle this happens? It's like the front door. Why do we have to go in through the penis?
Penis? You mean anus?
The crotch. Why do we have to go in through the crotch? Alright, come in through here, small ones.
No, it is the crotch. Huh.
He's making some good speed up that hill. This looks like Rasputin's mausoleum. So that's what goblins look like, huh? No feet?
I think something happened to that one.
See? Some people know who it is.
An angel.
Yeah, it's like a Bible-accurate angel, minus all the floating rings. This definitely has that Del Toro feel. You tell me I can end the rapture right here? Oh, Hellboy blowjob.
Oh, yeah. That is shiny AF.
She's gonna bite it. Yeah. I cut my tongue and broke my tooth.
It's probably mithril. True silver.
Is that what mithril stands for?
That's what mithril is, allegedly. I don't know what that means.
Just silver.
True silver.
Father to what?
Why is he so poor at speaking right now?
You think he's got two penises? Two barbed penises?
Is this what you think about? Like, you're just watching the movie and you're like, I wonder what his penis looks like.
That guy especially.
I'm pretty sure I know what that guy's penis looks like. non-existent because he doesn't have the bottom half. But Hellboy, I'm thinking dual barbed penises.
Do you mean like side by each or one on top?
I'm thinking top and bottom, side by each. For one, that's not the way you say it. But for two, no, that sounds awful. You'd have to hit it sideways to get them both. But one on top, one on the bottom.
I can see those crabs moving.
So what's the deal with the crabs? He's like a fisherman? He's like some sort of crab fisher? Are they mechanical? Are they goblin crabs? Why does he have crabs on him?
What? That's a lot of questions.
A lot of crab-related questions. Well, it's not like he can hurt her, because he would hurt himself, right?
Rise.
Me. Me. I dispute you're right. Me.
Challenge must be answered.
Just like Rasputin. All right, that's a pretty solid army.
You know what it is, right?
I don't know. It looks like a bunch.
It was 1,000 by 1,000.
1,000 thousands? What's that, like 10 million or something?
Well, take all the zeros off of it.
No, it's 70.
What was it?
70 times 70.
Oh. That's not that many.
It's under 5,000.
All right, they're not very tough looking, are they? I see their weak point. It's their little legs. Right in the nuts.
Quick load. Reload.
Why doesn't he just take one of these bodies? Then he could just be like one of these things. But like forever. And he's out of bullets again. How Transformers?
Why wouldn't he like start throwing them off into the machine works? You know,
Like just
down
push
below.
a bunch of them over.
Yeah, like start tossing them off. Damn you, Robert.
Whoa.
To toss off, I guess, means something different in Quebec land.
Quebenese.
Quebenese.
Quebenese. I forget how they pronounce it.
Quebekistan.
There you go. You threw them in the gears. These things run pretty hot, huh? You should take that one over.
Just keep going from body to body. Like a whore. What?
What? This is very poorly animated. This is ultra high def, but all these things are fucking. They're like blurry as fuck. They're making train noises. I don't like any of the sound for this movie. There's too much weird sounds and bad music.
Oh, they could have done it better.
They could have done it better. Challenge him already. I'm going to take over 2 of them this time. This fucking kid. Oh, here you go.
Anaun Rama.
Okay. I do like the robots, how they're like, alright, challenge must be answered.
They're just like, hold!
Alright, that's a pretty smooth sword. What is that? How do you forward backflip?
He's lucky he's got that arm.
It's kind of the whole point, right?
Well, he uses it a lot.
That was a little weird.
What if he would have like moved the other way? His weapon would have just gone flying. No, I'm completely armless.
I have the high ground.
I don't know. It really seems like he should just try to grab that staff with his stone hand and then never let it go.
Uh-oh.
Use your tail? Something. He's smoking. It's almost been exactly 2 hours.
I know.
It's funny how that works out, huh? So he was the vampire that ate vampires? From Blade... whatever? One of the Blade movies?
Yes, so yeah.
I'm going to give it to the goblin. Who gave her a knife? Damn. It's pretty deep. It falls into the gears.
All that to avoid having a date with a fish man. That's gotta make him feel really bad.
Step.
I don't know. I don't want to know what a fish penis looks like.
I imagine it has a sucker on it.
Barbs.
No.
Hooks.
No.
Suckers.
Suckers, yeah. Like an octopus tentacle with some suckers on it. You remember what was that movie? Deep Rising or whatever, with the weird monster tentacle things on the cruise ship. A lot like that. Little teeth on the end. Pop open. Surprisingly not blue. You can't read anything through the gloves. Projecting what his penis looked like. He's pretty tall. He was like as tall as Hellboy. He's made of corn? What is that? I'm sorry, maize?
So that's terrifying. Not only is Adon Rama supposed to destroy the world, but now he has control of the Golden Army.
I don't think he's supposed to destroy the world. I think he's supposed to open the gate. He's like the one that causes...
He's supposed to bring about the destruction of the world.
Yeah, by like opening the gate.
But now he has the Golden Army.
He gave it away.
What?
No, wait, then the Golden Army won't have anything to control it.
Yeah. They're remorseless killing machines.
Yeah, they're going crazy. Oh, what have you done?
I forgot that happened. They should have kept the crown.
She should definitely have kept it.
Oh, yeah. I'd keep it.
I'd keep it. Who wouldn't keep it?
We know what you would do with it.
Right? Show me your penis.
Why is it always that?
I really don't think they're in the crotch of this giant. I'm older than you are. do those guys have shovels? Those aren't even shovels.
It's probably all they could find.
Yeah, like 20. Right? Huh.
Well, what'd you think?
Thumbs down.
Really?
Yeah. Too much. A little too cartoony. A little too bad music. I guess, realistically, if you put the first one, if you watch 1 and then 2, they're not too bad as far as following each other goes. It's not a bad sequel. I just didn't much care for it. I didn't like all the weird puppets and stuff, or the bad music. It felt like they really were trying to save some cash on the music.
I liked it, but I think prefer part 1 for the most part. I liked the troll market, seeing all those guys.
It was better than the Crooked Man.
Bigger world, a little more expansive.
I actually like this one better than the first one.
I guess
So, Robert was correct.
About Schwarzenegger?
The army was 70 rows by 70 columns,
Okay.
which is 4,900.
Whatever you said. That doesn't seem like that big, but I guess if they're indestructible, right?
Well, I mean, how many do you need if they're indestructible? Oh,
5,000.
I thought it was a cutscene.
There still might be. You don't know.
I would give this movie. It's probably below 7, above 6.5.
We don't give
If
number
I
rates.
was going to rate it.
We don't do that. It's a thumbs
We
up or
didn't
thumbs
last
down.
season.
We did not last season.
This is season 3.
Oh, shit. Season 3.
Boom!
Season 3's thumbs up or thumbs down. That's how we're doing season 3.
I thought that's how we did season 2.
No, we didn't do shit for season 2.
Oh.
We let the movies speak for themselves.
Okay, then I would give it a thumbs up.
Nah, I can't give it to you. I'm sorry.
Yeah, thumbs up as well. Since again, I just like Hellboy.
I thought
2
the
against
first
1?
one was better. What does that matter?
If this is a democracy.
What the
If this
fuck?
is a...
If this is some sort of democracy audio commentary track, I don't think it works that way.
It might.
It might, I guess. Stranger things have happened. We just watched that Hellboy 2. There's plenty of strange things in that. The baby monster was a tumor. Not a tumor.
Hmm?
Yeah, I'm okay. I only use medium.
It is medium.
No, I don't want any of your crap.
Sure.
I got my own.
I only use medium.
No, didn't much care for it. Like I said, the music really threw me off.
I'm waiting for a cutscene.
I really hope there's a cutscene for you too. Otherwise, it'll only be, I forget if there was one for Crooked Man, but it'll only be that remake one.
There was one in the first movie.
Oh yeah, what was it?
I don't remember.
I don't believe it. I like it when they do like all of the different credits in the cutscenes or whatever in the credits. Because you know there's like the animated credits at the beginning, cutscene. Movie's over, cutscene. Animated credits, cutscene. Regular credits, cutscene. And then when it's over, a little stinger as they walk out the door.
Cutscene.
Well, yeah, a cutscene. But
And then as people are getting in their cars, another cutscene.
yeah, one, it's like the beginning of the next movie cutscene. Can you start a movie with a cutscene?
Why not?
Why not? I wonder what its penis looks like. I imagine it's circumcised.
Nope, anteater.
Alright.
And it is pronounced Jif.
By who?
The person who invented it.
I think he was trolling you, buddy. I think you fell for it.
Okay, if he invented it and that's what he called it.
You mean if you come up with it, you get to name it?
Yeah.
I think that it may be true up to a point, but I still think they're called, what was I saying, gifts? And that's just what it is.
Blair?
I don't care.
He doesn't want to weigh in.
See, he knows.
That I'm right.
That
That's
I'm
why it's a
right.
democracy. Democracies mean you're right by who has the most votes. That's how it works. That's not how it works. That's not how it works.
I'm right.
I'm going to play the odds. If you believe it's right, then I'm just going to say it's not. Just playing the odds.
That doesn't seem like that big an army.
It does not, but back in the day, there weren't as many people. Got to keep that in mind.
I don't know.
All right, I'm going to call it. Good night!
Bye.